the kids nowadays, or these are adults. I don't think they understand anything. When you watch these captions on YouTube, you'll understand that these people do not understand anything. Oh my God. Okay, you guys, let's go over this. You are telling everyone your fears when you speak about other people and what they could potentially be going through. Let's say someone's in a relationship and you don't particularly trust the woman or man, and then they tell them, hey, I'd watch out. That person's probably going to cheat on you or something. That is your fear. Anyone could cheat on anyone. I mean, the whole point is love is a big risk, and it's something you're going to have to take, regardless of whatever the other party could do. If someone did cheat on you, it doesn't take away from you. What the fuck? And these are some of the greatest times of your life. When someone who you thought you loved wrongs you, this is when you level up massively. That's a relationship fear that most of these fucking lames will sit here and tell someone who shares their life. Now, when we're talking business or success, a lot of them are like, he's losing it all, or his empire's failing. Do you realize that most super wealthy people have made it to $1 million, lost it, made it to 10 or 20 or 30 million, lost most of it, and then figured out the next way that brings them to 9 figures plus and figured it out? Sometimes it's more than 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 times that they would gain and lose, gain and lose, gain and lose. But every time they gained more wisdom. What the fuck is the matter with you people? When I went to prison, it was arguably the worst thing that it could happen to anyone. But did my life get better or worse? I went to prison. I had some hustle money and some stuff before, but I was using drugs right before I got busted. The 8 months I was on the run, where I just dwindled everything and let everything piss away, and I was fucked by the time I was getting rolled. So I went in with nothing. I mean, years before that, I was balling. I was killing it my whole life until about a year and a half before that. I slowly went downhill because of drugs. And so, I had less when I went in with nothing. My life was already going into shambles. And guess what? Prison reset my mindset. Prison gave me a chance to find my purpose. Prison showed me who the fuck I really wasn't. Prison showed me how weak I was and gave me a chance to level up. Now I came out of prison, and look, this life is crazy. I'm one of a few people on the planet that will ever get to live a life like this. Yes, people live crazier lives, but I'm one of the few people on earth that will get to live like this. I can buy whatever I want. I can live wherever I want. I can drive whatever I want. And this is basically the gist of it. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Most people will never have that freedom, regardless of where their life's going or where it was or this or that. In this moment, right now, I can choose to do whatever I want. I have the power to do that. Do you? No. And I mean, why did I get here? Because of the adversity I faced in prison, I got a reset. I really was able to sit down, see what mattered most, come back out of the hardest time of my life, and apply the wisdom I gained during those difficult times, during that adversity, to then jump forward massively because my work ethic changed. My level of discipline changed. My habits changed. I changed my habits in prison. When I came out with different habits, applying those habits to any blueprint in the free world, I beat a lot of people. Most people I beat because my habits were more aligned than theirs. Simple as that. You guys, stop making your fears so obvious. And stop with your stupid bullshit talk. You guys don't even have one billionaire friend. You don't. You're talking about Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, and you're talking about Mark Zuckerberg, and you're just bullshitting. Hey, most billionaires don't drive Bugattis and they're not flashy. Well, guess what? I have one billionaire friend. That's it. I just have one. Actually, I have two. I have two billionaire friends. One has a very nice yacht. He dresses extremely flashy. He owns one of the biggest tech companies in San Diego. He's a client of mine. He has a G550. I'm not going to say his name because he has a lot of NDAs and everything attached to whenever you hang out with him. I've signed him. When you hang out with him, they pull out a fucking an iPad that scans your face and you sign it. So I can't say any names, but this man's worth about $12 billion, and his company's growing to be one of the biggest companies on earth. Has 1,100 employees, and he has exotic cars. He has a mansion in San Diego that's crazy right up the street from mine. And yeah, he lives a very flashy lifestyle. He redid his yacht, like $5 million in the interior. I mean, yes, trust me. And when he goes out, he spends a lot more than I do. I mean, he's a billionaire, and he kills it. Another billionaire friend of mine, which was the original one I was going to talk about. I mean, you guys talk about they don't drive flashy cars. The guy has 8 Bugattis or 9. He has 140 exotic cars and hypercars. 140, okay? Guy's a billionaire. He wears Richard Milles, and I've never met a billionaire who wasn't flashy. I just never have. I mean, the other day we were down here at the harbor. And there was a billionaire, the richest guy in New Zealand. His boat was $300 million. It was so fucking massive, it was crazy. So I really don't get where you guys are getting this stupid bullshit. Only fucking idiots talk about hypothetical situations, okay? Just, if you haven't done it, if it's not an option for you, you have no opinion on it. You can't say, I don't like Richard Mille watches, I wouldn't get one. It's not an option for you to buy it. So you don't even have an opinion. Your opinion doesn't matter. If you're a troll, stupid looking fuck, you're like, I don't like chicks with fake asses and fake tits that look like that, that parade themselves online. Motherfucker, she's not an option for you. You don't have an opinion. Shut the fuck up. It's just psychotic nowadays. But anyways, you guys, you're most likely going to fail a few times in your relationships, so don't be afraid to fail. Failure leads to success. Fail forward faster if that's what you really want your end goal to be. If you see something's not working, cut it quicker. So relationships, you're not going to hit a nail on the first head. You're not going to hit the nail on the head the first time. And if you do, you probably settle like most people. So next, your business. I mean, you're going to start multiple businesses. I mean, if you knock it out the park on your first business, you are the rarest motherfucker on earth. Get ready to invest and fail a few times. Stuff with no overhead, like digital products online, are the safest businesses possible. Wake the fuck up. There's no easier business to start on earth than any type of coaching online. There's no overhead. You just have your phone. I started it off just my phone and small software expenses, very small. I love you guys. Don't listen to people's fears and adopt them as your own. If you live fearless like myself, you'll be free. It's just all it is. I love you guys. Let's go!